What? Oh my God. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey here for the Coffee and Crypto Sunday edition. Birney says, I nearly drank myself to death yesterday. Never drinking again. Yes, Birney, that's what we all say. What's up, DGen Wolf? How you doing? Good morning. Original DGen in the house. Love seeing the eggplant next to your name. What's up, Static Wolf? Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing all right on this lovely Sunday. Not a lot going around on right now. Pretty chill. Chill day. Chill day. Chill day. Won't be home too much today. Going to hang out with the in-laws, take our dog on a doggy date, see how that goes. What's up, Alonzo? How you doing? Original DGen. Tracy G. What's up, Original DGen? How you doing? Flava Dave OG. Liddy Markets. Look at all the little eggplants I see popping up. What's up, Daria D? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, BH? How's it going? Thoughts on Khan versus Brooke? I didn't see the fight. Khan very chinny. Bernie, like the damn stream. Like the damn stream. What's up, BH? How you doing? Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Tino, what's up? What's up? What's up? Baron, what's up? What's up? What's up? Everyone just chilling. Let's look for some cryptocurrency news. Alonzo, what was that website you sent me before with cryptocurrency news? Crypto news. I don't think there was much of an update. Oh, actually, OpenSea got hacked. Right? Oh, OpenSea hacked. Let's see. OpenSea got hacked like a motherfucker. Good morning. Make sure you guys like the stream. Yeah, OpenSea got hacked. Let's see. Okay, so OpenSea hack. Attack is not likely connected to the OpenSea website. No malicious activity. Oh, okay. So I think it might have been a phishing attempt. I don't think they got attacked. Do I have to really do this to get into the free article limit? Fuck you. Go to KuCoin news. OpenSea performs a smart contract upgrade. What's up, Taste of Winning? How you doing? CoinDesk. Phishing attack. Got it. So people were getting fake emails, is pretty much. Okay. Got it. So it's a phishing attack, right? I think that's the biggest issue, especially with MetaMask, is that people just get wrecked a lot. What's up, Dira? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Terrarium to the moon, baby. I like Terrarium. I mean, it's shady what they're doing. I mean, all the wallets, but you know what? Let's send it. Let's go. Let's go to the moon. Let's see. They want to do something big. I'm in. I'm here for it. I'm in on the pre-sale. Let's go. There's a lot of good people around it. Look at they own half the wallets. But I feel like now that we know he can't sell, right? Why do people have purple pickles next to their name? What's up, BH? Those are eggplants, not purple pickles. I guess you can call them purple pickles. And that's what happens when you become a member. After 1 month, you get a silver eggplant, and after 2 months, you get a gold eggplant. And if you stay long enough, you get a Bitcoin. And if you want to get one of those, you just go to my channel and press join right here to become a member. Now you can become a regular degenerate, which is $5 a month, or a super degenerate, which is $10 a month. There is no difference in the memberships except to flex. So that's it. If you're interested, become a member, hang out. And the pre-sale, so I hope it moons. Yeah, me too. Yeah. They are eggplants. Bro, Dr. Pareem kicks Saitama devs. Feltron blocked me for asking me to show his wallet and probe his diamond balls. Yeah. Well, everybody wants to. I mean, I wonder how many people are actually selling their Saitama. Yeah, Maddox, just Saitama, I believe. They're all involved in Saitama. I think Dr. William D promoted some other products, but wasn't directly involved. You guys, I'm doing a promotional video on some token today. It's probably going to be a rug pull. I mean, I can't. It's probably going to be a rug pull, but they're paying me, so I'm going to make a video on it. I'm not going to tell you to buy it. I'm just going to talk about it. You guys know I don't play around with that shit. How can anyone support Terrarium after that wallet thing? Where is your integrity, bro? Yeah, I'm trying to make money. He admitted it, right? I mean, he admitted it. So it's not like the coin is going to fund. It's not like the token is like funding beating up little children. They want to make an exchange. That guy has half of the ETH. Now I think look at. He's trying to fund the project, right? He made a lot of money off Saitama. He's trying to fund the project. He held all his Saitama, which is crazy to me. I would have sold that shit at the top every time. If I made millions of dollars from Saitama, I would have sold. That guy's a better man than me. I would not do that. Now he's in on Terrarium. So is he going to dump along the way? We'll have to see. All we know is we know his wallet addresses now. And if he dumps that project, he's going to be in a lot of trouble because he's an actual practicing doctor. And the people on the internet do not play. And the people on the internet will not forget him. So everywhere he goes, you know, I mean, it's okay for him to take profits every now and then. But the point is for the product to get diluted enough, to the market cap to get so huge that the impact of his selling his tokens won't really mean anything. But it seems like a good project. That part's shady. So we'll see what happens. Austin made a pretty good point about, pretty much the Saitama Wolfpack community came out and doxed his wallet address or shared his wallet address. But I think like it's like me and Steve at Rocket Crypto. It's like that information had to be shared because it was important. The fact that his wallet information was shared, I think that was important. Although it's kind of jacked up to share somebody's wallet information, I think in this situation, it's important. I'm sorry, mate. Hope you don't take personally. No, of course not, Olivia. You hang out here often. I mean, it's okay to have an opinion, you know? I have disagreed opinions. I disagree with a lot of people, but we'll see. He was loyal to Saitama, so he may be loyal to Terem. Yeah, very loyal to Saitama. I don't understand it. I would have sold a ton of money. Yeah, well, I'm going to reach out to him and see if I can get him on here, but thank you, Tino. My integrity. I think it's a good project. I mean, he has half the money in it, but on paper, it looks like a decent project. Of course, anything could be great. They have to deliver, right? Side note: Crypto Demon posted a video this morning where it said, "Looks like the number 2 Saitama wallet sold off 68 ETH worth of 14 hours ago. Demon thinks it's Russ's wallet." Crypto Demon's the man. What's up? Yeah, Saitama's dumping a lot right now, but the entire market is down. I mean, everything's dumping, right? No. But doesn't look good, right? Like this doesn't look good. What's up, Neville? How you doing? It didn't get hacked. It was just a bunch of people getting scammed. Exactly. Let me put OpenSea phishing fished. Yeah. Getting fished. That's why people hate MetaMask. They're like, oh, MetaMask always gets hacked. It's like, no. You're getting fished. MetaMask doesn't get hacked. You're getting fished. You just got to pay attention to which websites. Hold on. Is Lily worth keeping? I think it'll pump again. I just, it's like if you're down, you're down, right? So I appreciate you, Eric. You're my favorite Saitama content creator. I appreciate that. Hey, at least I give you guys the news. At least I'm not telling you everything's okay when everything's not okay, right? So maybe like when some good news comes out and I tell you it's good news, you actually believe me. Because if you watch like people like, I won't speak any names, like every time you like when something's obviously not right, people are just like, yeah, it's good, and like, yeah, you just can't. How can you believe those people? You know? Oh, did he bite you? Yeah. Oh, doggo! My little dog's in this little nipping phase, and the little fucker's his teeth are so sharp. Probably because he eats rocks all the time. My dog keeps eating rocks. No lie, Terra seems like it's gonna step toes, dude. That's what I'm telling you. It's an exchange. I'm already on the pre-sale one. I bought 0.7 ETH, but to be fair, is before I knew about the wallet situation. But it looks like a good project, right? I wish I would have put more. I wish I would have put an entire ETH, but I didn't. So if Terrarium like does anything like Saitama does, that 0.7 ETH is going to be worth a lot. It's going to be worth a lot. So It's the start of the diamond hands. I sold 10K ADA at the bottom a few years ago. Later, it peaked over 3. I got wrecked. Yeah. If a project has a clear path, a consistent leader, someone who knows what they're talking about, like with Hoskins, Cardano's a little different, right? That guy is just about his token. He's been around. He's very smart. He's intelligent, right? He's been doing this for years. I mean, there's a TED talk that's like 7 years old on YouTube with that guy. He's been around, right? He has time in. So it's easy to trust that guy. I think it's hilarious that 1001 things in the crypto sphere are all happening on Tuesday. Exactly, such a meme community. Yeah, it's my wife's birthday. So there's a lot of things going on, but I think Lily's going to surprise a lot of people to the upside. Splitting off from Saitama will be a huge reason, if I'm honest. Yeah. How do you buy that project? Jerry, there was a pre-sale already. It's closed already, I believe. Strip club was banging last night, Rod. Did you spend some money? Abe's Space. What's up, Tanem? How you doing? Did you break that bread? Did you break the bread? So let's check out 8. Yeah, so when you guys are like surfing the web and connecting your MetaMask to something, make sure you save like so I always go to CoinMarketCap and I look up like Uniswap, right? Uniswap first. If I like clear my history, clear my cookies, all that good stuff, right? Because I'm watching too much midget porn. When I clear my history, what I do is I go here and go to the websites. Just kidding, by the way. Uniswap.org. Boom, it's right here. Now you can start, you can favorite it. So now that you always know if you want to go Uniswap to trade, you have it favorited. Because the mistake a lot of people make is same thing with PancakeSwap. Any swap you can find right here, right? Even if you go to Avalanche, maybe let me see, Avalanche. Do they have Trader Joe's right here? Let's see, website. Maybe they don't have Trader Joe's here, but that's Avalanche's swap. But PancakeSwap, whatever. Because what happens is they type in Uniswap, but they type in like Uniswap or like uniswap.com instead of .org, and then that's how they connect their wallets, and that's how they get phished. So put 1K aside for Terrarium. Thanks for the financial. What's up, Bungs guys? How you doing? Crypto is crypto. Somebody's exit is somebody else's entrance, but only you know where your profits are. Exactly. Comes out Tuesday. 5 years from now, I will be fucking rich with Shibnobi, Rodney. You think so, Neville? What's up, Deli? How you doing? E-fees are below $100 right now, but not in the $40 cheap. How do you buy Terrarium? I told you that. Yes, that is exactly what happened, Nas. And the thing about it is he made 108 different wallets to do it. What does that mean? I don't know. We do know he was invested in Saitama. He didn't sell any, which is dumb. Bro, if I had his Saitama was worth like $2 million right now. Can you imagine how much his Saitama was worth at the top? He didn't sell any of that. It's loyalty, blind loyalty, in my opinion. But he's a doctor. He's a doctor. He probably has millions. He honestly probably has millions of dollars already. I'm holding Pochi, yeah. Tell wifey Inu happy birthday. Yeah, 222. You mean 25 years? Because that's how long it'll take Shibnobi to burn 35,620 tokens. What's up, Nas? That's crazy. Terrarium launches Tuesday. Yes. He said he has 70 million. That's God damn. Ugh. How do you not sell? I mean, like I said, he's a doctor. He's probably rich already. He's probably very, very wealthy and probably didn't need the money from it, Yeah, of course. I still think highly of Shibnobi. They have things to go through. Their biggest issue right now is just these pre-sale wallets. It really is. Every time they have some positive. Okay, pre-sale wallets aren't the worst thing, especially if distributed evenly, which Terrarium wasn't. But what happens is they keep getting those airdrops. That was part of the agreement that they would get so and so many airdrops, and that keeps adding to their bag. So the impact of them selling is higher, right? Dr. Boudica's net worth is around 50 million. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I figured that he didn't need to sell because he just has a lot of money. So it doesn't matter if he sold to Saitama or not. It wouldn't change his life or anything like that. So, well, I mean, it would change his life because, if his net worth is 50 million and if Saitama was worth that much at the top, well, then, yeah, it's going to change his life. But, man, that's crazy, right? Exactly, Bungs Guns, exactly. So I think that was probably the angle he came from Terrarium. I had a different point of view. Austin, someone else talked about this. I think Crypto Realist talked about last night how he could just be funding the project, right? He could just be funding the project. The fact is, he doesn't need the money. He could be funding the project because he wants to see it go to the moon. He could be putting different wallets for families and friends. But the fact is that that's pretty shady, right? To do that many wallets, and it's how did he not know people were it was going to get back to him? I think that he forgot that he shared his wallet information with the Saitama team, and they ended up sharing it with the public, right? Like Feltron got it, so I'm sure they shared it with Feltron and whatnot. And I'm not sure how much this really brings the project down, though. I think that it's gonna do well in my opinion. Yeah, they have a 17% sales tax at launch too. If you want to sell, that's a lot. So they're gonna fuck people who want to sell at launch at pump and dump. That's what I'm saying. Uh, Begs on. The thing is, like, you technically he could yeah, he could he's funding the project. If you think about it like that, he's providing liquidity for the project, right? He's funding it. You could say it like so there's different angles that come from, right? So yeah, and he still has his Saitama left, $2.3 million. Um uh Want to bypass 10 ETH limit? Exactly, Bungs Guns. There was a 50 ETH limit, I think, in total. So you could just put in 50 ETH. That was an option to get airdrop tokens, right? In India, Boudica family is billionaires with real estate. Nice. Okay. What about the Coinbase wallet? Doesn't it have a disconnect feature on Uniswap? But you know what, Richard? For some reason, when I was using Coinbase wallet, I couldn't find the disconnect feature. MetaMask is easy. That's why I like MetaMask. I could not find the disconnect feature. He should have sent his money to Central Exchange and even made new wallet. That's what I'm saying, Chris. I was telling people yesterday. Chrissy has a good point. I was like, dude, why don't you just send a bunch of ETH, sell your Saitama, right? Which is what he did. Some of it right now, right? Send it to a centralized exchange, then send it to different wallets because in the wallets, it's just going to be deposits from Coinbase. Now, it's going to look shady that 108 wallets got a deposit from Coinbase, but at least they can't trace it back to you. He didn't do that. He decided just to send it from his wallet straight to new wallets. It's easier, maybe, right? Because you can send a bunch of ETH to your Coinbase account. You can, and then send it to a bunch. It would have just been a bitch. So you have to go to settings and hit disconnect. Okay. Maybe he just doesn't care. I don't think he does. I think he had to know that, dude, literally people found this quick. I don't see how their wallet is going to be successful. It's actually a Buns Gun. It's a centralized exchange. It's not a wallet. And it's different. It's different in this aspect. And this is why I was interested in it because we see a lot of copy and paste projects out there. But the main reason why I was interested in this, and it took people, usually people have to tell me fucking 15 times before I like want to look into a project. They want to make it a centralized exchange, right? They want to have their Terra chain and whatnot, whatever. But the big thing they want to do is direct deposit and withdrawals, right? And it's going to be a KYC verification, right? So pretty much, you have to enter like you do on Coinbase, like you do on Binance. You have to enter your social, your ID, those sorts of things, and you could just do a direct deposit. Like you're not going to be able to do that on SataMask because SataMask is just a decentralized platform. It's not a centralized platform. They want to be a centralized exchange, and if he has money in India, like people are saying, well, then this could be very, very successful. I mean, if you read through the white paper, if you just skim through it, the website looks clean. It looks like a decent project. The one black eye is the fact that, well, old boy has 108 wallets. But all these guys are from Saitama, right? So this guy's a former pilot. This guy's another medical doctor. This is another medical doctor. Like, they're all smart dudes. You got to think about the trait that comes with all these guys. Like, I'm not trying to say that these guys know what there is to know about tech because that's not true. But what doctors all share and scientists is they share like a personality trait called conscientiousness. And a lot of people like think of Dana White from the UFC. They cannot stop working. So if all these guys who are publicly doxxed are putting their livelihood on the line to run a project, don't you think they're going to try to get it done? And they all have positions that are respectable. It's not easy to be a doctor anywhere. Like, like my wife is doing her PhD in science, and she has friends who are medical doctors. They have to do so much bullshit before they even start making money. It is insane. It is like they're like in their 30s before they actually start getting a salary. So one thing we know is that these guys work hard. They're not some randos who just said to decided to make a token. That's why it's a little different, you know? That's why it's a tad bit different. Um, so that's why it's a little different when you think about this. Now, I'm not saying that they're better than everyone because they're doctors, because that's not true. But what we do know is that to become a pilot and a doctor, it's a hard thing to do. And if they're going to send it on an exchange, right? They have, at least I know they're going to be working hard or trying, at least that's what the implication is. So we'll see. We'll see. Give me 1 second. My dog keeps dropping his damn. Give me 1 second. His damn bone. Make sure you guys like the stream. What's up, Awesome Austin? Yeah, exactly. I mean, did you hear his speech? He talked about it last night. Actually, Awesome Austin. Exactly. Right. My sister's a nurse, and she's, dude, it's, you know, how hard it is to become a nurse too. They have to go through a bunch of shit. But nurses get paid too. She said for her to take the next step to be a doctor would take 4 to 8 years, dude. Yes, and they have to do residency, which is like being a little bitch at some place and not getting paid, working for free. But that's a big deal because you're dealing with people's livelihoods, right? You can't just wing it and start doing brain surgery, you know? Ah, shit. Hey, can we open them back up? I fucked up, you know? Like, you have to be perfect. So that's why they want to make sure you're perfect. Don't drop that. What's up, Jimmy Brown, Mandingo Poppy? Let's watch. Have you guys heard his excuse? Awesome. I'm gonna hit your video real quick. Yeah, 4 years residency. That's pretty much being a little bitch for somebody. What's up, Crypto Realist? How you doing? Crypto Realist, you know, if you look at these guys, I'm actually seeing a positive side to this. You know, I'm actually seeing a positive side to this. Let's see. Can they do it? Can they be what they're going to be? I'm here for it. Let's see. If it falls flat on its face, I've invested more money into fucking Pongo Inu than I did in them, you know? So actually, no, I didn't. Okay, Andy. Of course, man. We'll be here when you get back, brother. Thank you so much for letting me know that. The crypto nurse hit me up about that. Like, that's cool, man. If you guys have to take time off, I'm gonna be here. All day, every day. I'm gonna be here. Let me check out that video from Awesome Austin. Awesome. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please. Clickety clack that like button. That's pretty good.
What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome Austin here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. These past couple
was diagnosed with a rare brain tumor last May, had 2 brain surgeries this past summer. God damn. Those neurosurgeons are a rare breed. I know, dude. Dude, we fell right into this by getting the presets. I know, bro.
couple days we've been talking about Terrarium and the whale that actually bought 108 different wallets within Terrarium. There was a lot of speculation as to who it was, and it just so happened.
Yes, you could buy them on yeah. No. Bungs guns. So when you have your Coinbase wallet, you can connect to any there's a web browser, and all you have to do is you can connect to any decentralized exchange, whether that's Uniswap, whether that's PancakeSwap. But you have to understand that if you're on Uniswap, you need to make sure you're on the Ethereum mainnet, right? So it's a little different. It's a little different for Coinbase, but the same principles apply. You want to make sure you're on a different network, right? So if you're on Uniswap, if you're on the Ethereum network, that's when you get your ERC20 tokens, your Ethereum's tokens. You have to make sure you're on this network. If you want to get your Binance Smart Chain tokens, right? The BNB ones, you got to be on the Smart Chain. If you want to get your Matic, your Polygon tokens, Matic mainnet. If you want to get your Avalanche tokens, Avalanche network. So you have to make sure you're on a different network, because if you buy tokens or send them to your wallet, you're not going to be able to see them in the Ethereum mainnet. So you have to switch over networks and then import that token contract address. So it's a little different on Coinbase Wallet, dude. Fuck Coinbase Wallet, bungs guns. Get MetaMask. It's just better. It's just better. It's just better. Appreciate that, Crypto Realist. All right.
Happened to be that the person that was actually put out there was the person that actually bought these wallets.
Watch this.
After
I'm gonna
hearing
take a
Dr.
piss.
Trevine's
Watch this.
story on how all this came to light is actually really disappointing and extremely upsetting. At least that's how I view it. Again, everyone's going to have their own opinions on this. Everyone's going to take it the way they want to take it. But when you actually listen to this person speak about how this whole thing happened, it's actually extremely sad. Again, any investor that comes in here, I would be worried about that. And as a pre-seller myself, that's one thing that was on top of my mind for the last 3 days when I actually got into this pre-sell. But what happened is this person did come forward. He did say that he owned 108 of these wallets, and he basically said that he's here for the long haul. So, I mean, I guess that's as reassuring as you could possibly get. At the end of the day, anyone investing in Terrarium has to decide whether that's good enough for them or not. And if it's not good enough for you, then you just don't invest. If that answer is good enough for you, then you invest. And that's sort of where we're at right now. Honestly, after listening to this person speak, and sort of hearing his backstory to this whole thing, I actually support him, and I'm actually even more excited for the launch.
Oh, Lively Boy became a degenerate. Thank you so much, Teddy Ganja. As you should.
Coming up than I was before, and the whole reason I'm making this video today is because this needs to be talked about. What happened to him is
no doubt it is suspicious that someone would make 108 separate wallets. I think so, my opinion. And I also want to say that yes, I think that leaking someone's wallet information is bad, Ozum, but I also do think that when it's in the sake of truth, that is okay. Because we needed to know who did it, in my opinion. What does Terrarium have to do with Saitama? David, the story here, David, is that the guy, the doctor, right? Dr. PB&J, who funded Terrarium, who made all those wallets, right? Who made all the different wallets. It was a Saitama whale. Didn't sell any of his Saitama until recently. So he held through all the bullshit. I would have sold at the all-time high. Better man than me, probably needs money. So that's the connection there. And then a lot of the people on the Terrarium team are from Saitama. They were involved in Saitama first. They got frustrated with the product, left, started doing their own thing. Especially William MD. He's the most noticeable guy. So hold on.
Is so unacceptable that like I don't even know what to say about it. I'd rather have Dr. Praveen say it through his own words here. And so we're actually going to listen to the AMA that was held today over the part where he actually just explains what happened.
You own 108 wallets by yourself.
Yes, I do.
Meaning that you own how much inside the pre-sale?
I bought it during the pre-sale.
So there, so right there, he says, point blank, I think it caught everyone off guard that, yeah, I own 108. And I mean, you could see there was sort of just silence there because I think everyone was like, well, wow, he actually came out and said it. I think that's what everyone was sort of waiting to hear. And then he basically says here, I want to tell my story behind this. After you hear him talk, make your decision on this.
I was a hardcore Saitama holder ever since July when I came in from Shiba Swap, and I was one of the top tier Saitama holder. I believed in the project. I continue to believe in the project. I held their support line many times. I invested a lot of ETH into the project. There were times I had to pump it up to 100 ETH at times to hold the support line.
So, I mean, just hearing that right there, obviously he was a big time whale in Saitama. He cares about the project, even to the point where every developer knew who he was. When Saitama started to fall, he would try to help support it and pump it back up. So, I mean, he's been a huge supporter, and he explains that here.
And I'm well known among the devs, but I'm only a simple holder of Saitama. So during the journey of Saitama and being a holder, on November the 13th, we reached an all-time high of 77 million. That was my holding.
$77 million and you didn't sell anything?
But I never sold. I held strong. I believed in it. I even
Hell
went
nah.
back to the hotel room in Las Vegas when it was launching and I noticed that it was dropping, and I put a little more into it.
He even noticed at the Vegas launch that this thing was dumping. People were dumping on it. And what did he do? He put more money in to try to build it back up again. Came out and said he never sold. He never sold his Saitama during that time. So he held through all this whole time. He's held through on his Saitama.
So I've held a strong line, and I've been devoted to the whole project. But as of lately, as of January of 22, I received a call in the first 2 weeks of January from one of the dev members, and basically asking me whether I'm selling my Saitama, and my response was no, and I revealed my wallet number in that context, saying that I was above or below that particular person who's selling, and you were mistaking me for somebody else, and that's not cool after so many years, so many months of support of the Saitama program. And I continue to support.
So right there, you had a Saitama developer reach out to him and ask if he was the one that was selling. And in a way, it seemed like it was more accusing him of selling, because it got to the point where he had to actually then give his wallet number to this developer to show him that he wasn't the one that was actually selling. It was actually another person's wallet, the one above his, that was selling. And so he gave up his wallet number. He actually, right then and there, they all knew who he was and where his money was. He said it wasn't cool that he had to actually show that, but he did it out of good faith. He did it to show that he wasn't dumping on the project and that he was supporting the project, and he had been supporting it from day one. And so that's where he stood with this whole thing. However,
Support it. And in February, and just 4 weeks ago, I got this opportunity. I do my own research, as you know, and I decided to. My holding went from 77 million to almost 6.5 to 7 million. So I lost 92% of my value.
he says that it went from $77 million at the all-time high down to 6.5 to 7 million. And he lost over 92% of his value. I mean, that's incredible to think that you lost that much. And again, he said that he held strong through this whole entire thing.
Of my holding, but I held strong, supporting them. But sometimes emotions get in the way, and business is business. At the end of the day, I decided, hey, I need to diversify. So I left 50% of my Saitama stake in Saitama, which I still support. I'm a holder. And I took half of my stake, and basically, by that time, I was on the board of this. Just recently, on February 10th, I joined this board, and the Saitama team knows very well, because I did inform them with all due respect, and that I moved to this new project.
He got onto the board of this project on February 10th. So he was late to the pre-sales of this whole thing, the pre-sale airdrops, right? So he couldn't get in through the airdrop. And so he came in through the pre-sales. And that's where these 108 wallets came from. However, like he said, he had to diversify. You can't knock the guy for trying to diversify in this space. And yeah, don't get me wrong. There's that 108 wallets is a ton of wallets to have. I mean, we can all agree to that. But the thing that's disappointing about this is that this gentleman right here, Dr. Praveen, had to give up his wallet number to prove to a dev that he wasn't dumping on Saitama and that he was holding strong. And then somehow his wallet number got leaked out to people on social media. He told this Saitama dev in confidence, who then leaked this out to people on social media to damage not only, and this is me personally, that this dev did this intentionally to hurt Dr. Praveen from leaving the project and to potentially hurt the project in Terrarium. I mean, why else would you leak that stuff? Why else would you tell everyone about it? And so it's just extremely disappointing that there's people in this business still that are out there to try to hurt projects, try to hurt investors, dox someone through their wallet. Everything that DeFi in this space is about is everything that the Saitama developer broke. It's just extremely disappointing that you put trust into a token like Saitama to find out that the developers are going to throw you under the bus as quick as possible. And that's what this developer shown. So that's a big thing here. I got a lot of kickback for bringing up Russ in my tweet. But Russ is Saitama. Russ is the COO of Saitama. Russ should have an answer as to why this developer leaked this information to a bunch of social media people and really just, spread fear upon another project. You have Dr. Praveen right here who has to come out and publicly face this. You know how hard that must be? You know how much pressure that is? And it just sucks because there's that one Saitama developer, and they obviously know who they are, that really did this. And that's the whole heartache of this whole thing. Saitama developer made this person feel guilty because the prices were tanking, and he felt the need to show his support by giving out his wallet number to show that he wasn't the one taking the price. And then this guy goes and gives it out to whoever is out there on social media that would spread the word. I mean, if that's not the shadiest thing you've ever heard, I don't know what else to tell anyone. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if it was anyone else that's listening to this, if you were in Dr. Praveen's shoes, would you not be upset about that? Would you not want to have answers to that? And that's just sort of where I'm at with this. I do think that Russ and Saitama needs to come out and explain how this happened, explain how a confidential conversation between two individuals got leaked out to a bunch of social media people who obviously were reckless with posting it all over social media.
And I do own the 108 wallets, and I plan to hold them for a long, long time. If I held Saitama at 77 million at its all-time high and held it on strong till just recently, and my holding became negative 90%, it makes common sense to diversify, and that's what I did.
Honestly, after hearing that as a pre-seller myself, this guy watched $70 million walk out of his wallet because of the dips that Saitama has taken. And so he lost 92% of his wallet. I mean, that is insane. So kudos to this guy for, again, diversifying his portfolio. We all talk about diversifying our portfolios, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He's diversified his portfolio. He went off into a new project here, and he's hoping that this project is very successful. And he came in here and said that he plans on holding for a long time. He lost $70 million from the all-time high. And he came out and basically said, hey, I plan on holding this a long time. And if I can make it through losing 92% in Saitama, then I know I can hold here and help support the community within Terrarium. And I mean, dude, that takes some balls. I mean, like kudos to Dr. Praveen for coming out and doing this. I don't think a lot of people would stand up and do what he just did. And I mean, everyone knows where he lives. I mean, everyone can go look this guy up. This guy is fully doxxed now. He's a fully doxxed whale wallet on the Terrarium. It's insane. As much as it's insane, it's super sad that it actually had to come like this. There's a lot of stress on this guy, I feel. And people are going to hold him accountable. As soon as he sells that wallet, people are going to jump all over him for it. This whole thing could have been avoided if the Saitama dev had the integrity and kept that conversation confidential between them two. That's it. He didn't have to go out and tell people about that wallet number, but he did. And this is where we're at with it. Based off what he said here, you have to make your own decision as to whether you put your money in here. This actually relieved a lot of people to hear this. And there's a lot of people that were on the fence out there that came out and said, I'm buying Terrarium as soon as this launches. A lot of people have confidence in Terrarium now because Dr. Praveen came out and said what he said. I mean, go listen to the Twitter spaces after this whole AMA. There's people like, wow, I can't believe that happened. There's a lot of upset people saying that they couldn't believe he got doxxed like that. And just imagine if it was you in his situation, you'd be upset about it. And so, again, that's just where I stand with it. And that's where my passion comes from. At the end of the day, I love everyone. I'm not here to start a war. I'm not here to start a fight. All I care about at the end of the day is that we all make money. We all stay happy. And, if people need to be held accountable, you hold them accountable. All that stuff on Twitter, it honestly doesn't bother me. You got a lot of people out there that are pretty angry. And hey, man, if that helps you relieve stress, kudos to you, dude. Like, that was awesome. I'm honestly not upset about it. Everything that was tweeted, it honestly doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect my day at all. And I appreciate everyone. I love everyone. And yeah, that's just where I'm at. So with all that said, I hope everyone has an amazing day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them down in the comment section below.
Good video. So I do have to say though that when it comes to the seeking the truth, right? Because it is, to me, it is suspicious for a person to put 108 wallets in a project. That is my personal opinion. Look, he came out, he owned it and whatnot, but I think that is suspicious. Should you leak someone's wallet information? No, but I think that the people should know that it is him, that it is him that bought 108 of those wallets. I think people should know that. I do think that. So I'm a little torn on that because you could think of it as he's funding his own project, right? He wants this project to have enough liquidity so that they can do big things, because you're going to need money in this business, right? Yeah, it's very suspicious. You're going to need money to do anything, right? You need liquidity. I always said I'm never against people making money in a project. I'm not. As long as they're bringing everybody else up with them. Like the crispy fade? Stop. Oh, hold on. Check out the fade real quick. Check out the fade. Stop. Check it. Crispy fade. Anyways, I don't want to hear anything about my hairline. Yeah. So, hey, we'll have to see. Look, I don't care if people make money. You know, I don't care if people make money. If they're going to bring everybody else up with us, hey, only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. The Terrarium devs knew it was going to be a terrible look for the project. They wanted Dr. Premium to disclose this information. Why blame Saitama? This is a good thing for Terrarium, if anything. Yeah, I mean, I don't care that someone, I don't care that. Look, if it's in the name of truth, right? It's like Edward Snowden. You can even say it's like me and Steve at Rocket Crypto. As long as people are doing it for the truth. You know, doing it for the truth. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the like. People got mad that I leaked that conversation with Steve at Rocket Crypto. Well, I didn't leak all of it. Trust me. Hey, you think that story? You think that was all the story? No. It gets deeper, but I can't release that information because that would affect his personal life. But I had to release the stuff that was based on Saitama because I thought it was important that people knew. And it's like Edward Snowden. He wasn't supposed to expose the government secret, but they were spying on people. So he did. And, you know, the guy who leaks his address, Dr. PB's address, says, hey, some guy's buying 108 wallets in the project. Instead of just saying, instead of him coming out and saying, yeah, I'm going to buy a bunch of these wallets because I want to fund the project so we have liquidity to do things, you know, because it was kind of sneaky the way he did it. So I think that sometimes when it's in the name of truth, it's okay, in my opinion. That's my opinion, though. But it does seem that the Saitama team is bitter. Do you think that was it in the name of truth, or was it in the sake of this guy's trying to stiff arm us, leave our project and start something else that's going to be a direct competitor with us? Let's sabotage it. Yeah, Feltron and Jonathan PR Torres always talk about everyone else having clout or getting clout. It's like they're the biggest clout people. Yes, I talk about Saitama a lot and I shit on Saitama a lot. Look, at people want to hear about it. One, it gets clicks. Two, people want to hear about it. They want to hear about all that. They want to hear about my opinion on Saitama. People say, if it wasn't for Saitama, you'd be irrelevant. You guys, keep in mind, there's going to be another big token, and we're all going to start covering it. Guys, there's going to be another one, and every influencer is going to start covering it. You got to change with the times. You know, you got to change with the times. That's how YouTubers survive, especially us in our realm, right? You have to understand that, guys. People like hearing about Saitama, Shiba Inu, the big ones that make a lot of money. Anything that's pumping, people like to hear it. No, he's not. Andy, no, that's not true. He did get in trouble for some cyber crimes though. He was like harassing people or something. Andy, that is true. I'm not going to bring that up because Faltron hasn't personally wronged me. If he comes at me, I'll come at his ass. So pause. Jerry says, Rodney, anyone would be upset after being questioned. No one has the right to speak. If you sold, that's your business and no one else. Saitama is done. I agree. But I do think that It is important for us to know that he has 108 wallets on pre-sale. It's important for us to know that. Why shouldn't we know that? Is what I'm saying. So I don't mind that information getting out. Is Saitama salty? 100%. 100%. They're trying to shit on any project that is a direct competitor, which are Shinja and now Terrarium. You could tell. It's obvious. You think they're doing this for their health? No, it's obvious why they're trying to shit on Shibnobi. It's obvious why they're trying to take down Terrarium. It's obvious. But it's important for us to know all this information. It's important for us to know about the pre-sale holders in Shibnobi that keep getting airdrops. It's important. You know? Saitama's fighting its own demons right now. It is. Saitama's fighting its own demons right now. They have to handle their shit first. But a lot of people are going on the offensive because they feel like these products are a threat to Saitama, and they are a threat to Saitama. Exactly. Yeah, I got some messages from some people that point out some pretty good things about, Dr. P, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hey, only time's going to tell how truthful he is and where his integrity lies, right? We'll see. Hey, we'll see. That's true about Feltron. He needs to be canceled. Nah, let him do his thing. Yes, who cares as long as is Oob real? I shot the sheriff, but did I shoot the deputy? It's a full-time job not selling my Saitama. People thought Shib was done when it dropped to 5 zeros. You can't compare Shib to anything, guys. Shib was sitting around with no team. It was just a shit coin. It was just a meme coin that people made to be the Dogecoin killer, Shiba Inu. And look what happened. Do you think Simon Realty V2 for Saitama? I do, GameX. Not V2, but a way to make money, which is fine. Actually, Awesome Austin doesn't really bash Saitama at all. If you watch his videos, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. He's not me. He's not me. If you watch his videos, Awesome Austin's not me. Awesome Austin's videos are tailored more towards Sadamask. Excuse me, Shibnobi. Shiba Inu will be a penny by at least 2030. Only meme coins with the true utility similar to Devon. For Devon, for Shiba Inu to be a penny, it's going to take a miracle. Think Terrarium will get on Sadamask? It's going to be its own exchange. It doesn't need to. Saitama is a great project with a weak core, and they are stingy, but actually correcting. They are stingy and actually correcting it's wrong, but they will bring success down because exactly. I heard through the grapevine that Doctor could seek legal action, and here in WA state, Falchar needs to be careful because this could be cyber stalking, which is a Class D felony. You get in trouble for that. Rodney, good job. Kudos for you keeping some devs on their toes. I'm not a lawyer, but dude, I hope I offer constructive criticism. Why shouldn't I post things like this? Why shouldn't I say that our bread and butter, the thing we want to compete with the most, the Coinbases, the Binance, now the Terrarium, we can't even spell portfolio right? I can't point that out and get on their ass for that. This is stupid. I can't tell them that they have a fucking typo in the first page of Site of Realty. I can't tell them that they keep missing targets, and if they keep lying to people, that the faith in their product's going to go down. I can't say that. Like people don't like it. Someone's got to say it. And look at all the other influencers respect it. They respect it. Someone's got to say it. Was 92% lost? Mommy and daddy's money? Some whale? I mean, he's rich already, probably. I would be worried about someone owning that much, especially after he lost such a big bag of Saitama Terrarium pumps. He's big. The thing is, Bruce, his net worth is he's already a millionaire. He's a doctor. He's just worth so much already. He doesn't need the money. And I think that's why he didn't sell all his Saitama tokens at the top or sell a big portion of it. He didn't start selling till recently. Anything posted on Twitter and Etherscan is public information. Feltron isn't doing anything that would lead to a felony. Those two guys are sick as fuck. They need to get out so Saitama goes on the upside. Yeah, literally, Saitama would do better without Feltron and Jonathan PR Torres. I did see that listing for Shinja. I'm not sure if that's real though. I didn't hear it from them. Do you think Saitama is still bullish? Yeah, if they get their ducks in a row, 100%. Dude, I always talk about it. 100%. I think if Saitama can get their shit together, they could still be bullish. But they need to stop doing what they're doing because what they're doing is not working. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. You guys, what incentive do you have to use SATA Mask besides SATA Realty now? Because it was Lily Finance, right? What other incentive is there? Exclusive. I'm just telling you, when it launches fully, it's not going to be as big as everybody think it is. At least not right away. Will Lily be listed on Terra? Makes more sense. Well, it's a centralized exchange, so they're probably going to have bigger standards, Larry J. What's the next sheep? Crypto with Mike. We're looking for it. We missed Saitama. We're looking for it. Crypto with Mike. But look at, we don't get a lot of these often. Now, this is shady that he has a lot of these wallets, right? But we don't get a project that is led by a bunch of professionals and that looks decent off the bat. We don't get a lot of these, right? We get a lot of fucking shit coins. I'm going to make a promo video later about a shit coin. So, yo, funny. Saitama messed up with they shit on Shinja. That's it for me. Yeah. Well, it's not Saitama shitting on Shinja. It's the people in Saitama community shitting on Shinja. It's not Russ. Although there are sneak disses. It's Feltron and PR Torres. Those are the ones, you know. Those are the ones. And honestly, when it comes out of all those like all those goons, the only one I believe anything from is Feltron. Honestly, I think Faltron's the only one who really knows about crypto. I think Jonathan PR Torres doesn't know shit. That Kel chick doesn't know shit. A lot of them just don't know shit. Faltron's the only guy that I think knows anything about crypto, in my opinion. I don't think the other guys know shit. I just don't think they do. I'm sorry. I think Faltron is playing the game. He knows what's up. I think he knows what he's talking about a lot of the time. I just don't think the other people know anything. Yeah, you got to watch the videos. NFTs are a scam. What's up, Slim Jesus? NFTs are not a scam. No dog will be king due to Elon. Exactly. I like your videos. I learned something. I gave up on lying fanboys. What's up, Julie? How you doing? Welcome. Damn. Doge is dead as fuck. Finger lick the... Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys like the button. Like the damn button. Click the subscribe button. Does Terrarium launch on Uniswap on Tuesday? Yes. Joe B, it's not out yet. It's not Tuesday. I do like that Saitama cult pick. I do like that. Half Saitama members don't speak English first language. I know, bro. It's about intent. Yeah, it's all about intent. Slim Jesus Shiba Inu is no longer a meme coin. What's the difference between Shiba Inu and the Matic once Shibarium drops? Hey. Matic is way different than Shiba Inu. Matic is a layer 2 solution for the biggest blockchain out there right now. No comparison. Apples to oranges. Apples to oranges. Shibarium's it's gonna be it's gonna be its own ecosystem, right? Hey, chill out. My dog keep trying to get the cats. You think it's going to be its own exchange? Well, it doesn't need others. Damn. Feltron is good for the project. He's a smart dude with a big following, but he exposed a lot of shit. Jonathan is just a rabid dog. I'm thinking like you, Rodney, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need the bread. He's investing super long-term. Ultimate diamond hands. Just needs a safe place to park his money and let it grow. That's what I'm saying. That's the angle I'm looking at it from now. But it could be shady. I don't know. He could just take his money and run. But let me tell you, if he does that, people know him. People know him. You know? People know him. So what Rodney and Elon have in common is they both openly talk about shitting. Check Elon's tweet about shitting last night. I think people respect that a little. He lost 77 million, 77 mil down to 6 million. I'm sure he will not make that mistake again. I'm confident he will dump Terra the moment it makes 70 plus mil. He might dump some of it, but the thing is, like, if you're rich, like, people are greedy. Let's keep that in mind. But he's rich. I guess his family is super rich. He already has a huge net worth. I think that if you're a greedy person, you don't take those chances, right? He's an older guy. He probably has a ton of experience in the market, especially the traditional stock market. Probably, has been involved with multiple projects and stuff like that. And it's like he probably knows how to deal with all this. He probably understands buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'm sure he knew when he was up at Vegas. Look, at the thing about Vegas is that if he had 70 million the night of Vegas, it dumped hard, but then it recovered. And then it started dumping more when the Willie D information came out, then the copyright thing. Guys, I have a videos documented all the issues. And the price started tanking from there, right? And so that was the main issue. And he had multiple chances to take profits. It pumped again to the 8 range. He had chances. So Lily is a rug. I agree. Scott Herman. Those guys need to go, man. What's their track record? What has Terrarium done in the realm of crypto that would lead them to be our expert developers? Doctors are smart, but the medical field isn't. Exactly. But if they get a good team around them, right? Because it's like, what does Russ have in the what experience did Russ have in the crypto realm? Nothing. But he got Max and Max's team apparently who are software developers. But I'm not sure if that's even true. I mean, look at this. Let's go to Ponzi Slayer. Ponzi put out a good thing yesterday, which is actually pretty interesting because Russ has been telling us he has teams of like 100 people. But then what about this shit?
How many developers does Saitama have?
7.
Okay.
How many developers does Saitama have?
7. We have 7 developers, which are actually make up our corporate structure. Right? That 7 people that make up our business registration that we're all developers, core developers on the project. We also, aside from that, have probably 100 people in the back office that work marketing, development team, for the state of Mask, content creation, NFTs, development team, have probably 100 people in the back office that work marketing, development team, for the state of Mask, content creation, NFTs. Gabe has an entire team of NFT creators that we're working with. We have our gaming development lab, right? We're working on the gaming development, and metaverse. We have.
So he says 7 right here, but a team of 100. Who are those people? Are they like 100 like content? Because he says like content creators, influencers. So I wonder who the team is, right? Who are they? Where are they working out of? Are they just remote? It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Sandstorm, yeah. Slim Jesus is trying to expose Sandstorm. Spooky Shiba. I don't know anything about Spooky Shiba, honestly. Is Lily really dumping like that? Hold on. Yeah, Lily is dumping a little bit. Thanks, Ronnie. There are 78 holders for Saitarium. Are they really? Yeah, they should all be pre-sale buyers, and 108 of those wallets belong to one guy. Yeah, Bungs Guns, but that was before I knew he had a fucking felony and he served 10 years. Excuse me, he served a year in prison. I didn't know he served a year in prison for scamming people. I didn't know that was going to come out. And they were eating zeros, and then they spit him back out. That's what happened. They ate that zero. They munched that zero so hard. So one day it ate a zero, spit it back out, murdered it up into the Vegas event. And then when it dumped, it ate the zero again. So it kept eating the zero. And then the Willie D information came out. I'm like, this motherfucker served a year in prison for scamming people on eBay with money. I had no clue he did that. No clue. I didn't even know Russ had a forgery charge. I didn't know any of that. So as time goes on, you have to start realizing, like, there's a ton of videos. I'm not going to delete those videos of me like really praising Saitama. But as you learn in DeFi, as you learn about other projects, you learn like they're not that special. They're not that unique. And then you also learn that they're not delivering. And you learn about the past of some of these guys. You're like, this is suspicious. Like Brad Beatty. I didn't know he had that stuff going on with them. That's a big thing. Like millions of dollars stolen from the government, allegedly, right? For PPP loans, right? PPP loans, a fraud, asking the government for millions of dollars for N95 masks and not getting it for N95 masks. So yeah, there's a lot of things I thought, but turned out being wrong. Willie D is a good stepping stone because he gets a certain community in the group, right? He appeals to a certain community. Not everyone knows about Willie D, but then no more partners, right? The background, I didn't know all that stuff. So I mean, I have to go with the information that's given to me. Look at if Terrarium, if it comes out, we learn that this guy used to beat up children when he was a teenager. Like he used to go around kicking kids, he used to go to like elementary schools and start kicking kids' ass. Then I'll look at Milton differently. First of all, Milton's a funny name, Milton. I knew a guy in high school named Milton. He was a weirdo. But I don't, as far as I know, they look like professionals on paper. But if things come out, we have to talk about them. That's the beauty of being able to change your opinion, right? Because you have to go with the evidence that's given to you. You know. So there's that. Like I said, it's like dating a girl, right? And she's cool and stuff. She's great, but then you find out she keeps banging your buddy on the side. Or she find out she has $300,000 in student loans. It's like, damn. So you have to go with what you're given. By 100. Yes, this is live. Sorry, I'm just way behind. Oh, well, Slim's going for it. Well, you're going to talk about them because every human being has skeletons. But bro, scamming 35 people on eBay, that's a big ass skeleton. I mean, it's not like a murder. Okay, if one of these motherfuckers got caught shoplifting at fucking Walmart, whatever. But forgery? Look at that's fraud. Defrauding the government out of millions of dollars? Scamming 35 individuals who reported, right? He got charged for 35. Imagine how many people, and these guys were foreigners. Only 35 foreigners charged him. It was for iPhones, back when the iPhones are hot. That's a big ass skeleton. Fraud and defraud and scamming and anything involving crypto is ridiculous. Like there was a big project called Time Wonderland recently. And a lot of you guys heard this story. It was a huge project. Their chief financial officer, who remained anonymous. The motherfucker dealing with billions of dollars. Turns out, and I like this project, turns out he was involved in a huge scandal where a centralized exchange in Canada just the founder died and $216 million went missing. Before that, he was arrested in California for scamming people in the early 2000s for scamming people using credit card numbers on the internet. He was in a group. And then all along the way, he's been associated in all different projects. And now he's in crypto. When I see that, it's just, to me, it's a red flag, you know? Crypto Mike, I say the same thing and people get mad at me because he did write a book. He was a UPS driver, right? He wrote a book about his daughter's struggles. And yes, she did have a lot of struggle. People always think I'm talking crap about Brad's daughter. That's insane. There's no such thing as a bad kid, only bad parents. That's just the way the world works, right? It's like a bad dog. Like the dog's only bad because the owner didn't train him right, you know? And so I don't blame the daughter for anything, but people always assume that I'm talking shit about his daughter, which is crazy. I just think he's being a scum. World is a scammer. Are we fighting the grammar school bullies? Just jumped in. Willie D kicked my ass. Just kidding. Let me go down to the bottom. Every pre-sale investor of Terra had an opportunity to open as many wallets and invest in as much money as they want. The difference is that many investors did not have the capital to do it. Interesting angle. Where did Russ's wife Twitter go? She deleted her Twitter. The government scams are all out of money. The government scams me out of money every week, and I don't hear you complaining on my behalf. I know, right? You never got caught the first time. Let that sink in. Exactly. A lot of people don't get caught. I used to do loss prevention, guys, for a long time. And usually people would get away with stealing maybe like 5 to 10 times before they get caught once. Telling you. It's about their journey. No, but he is the author on that. Watch. Brad BT Amazon. He is the author on that. I believe. Oh no, Ron Knight is. Okay, I'm wrong. Ron Knight is. But it's about his story, right? Oh, yeah. Well, no, it is by him. It's by Ron Knight, Brad Beatty narrator, and Lillian Beatty performer. So he of course he had someone else write it for him. But this is in 2012, right? He wrote like a book to, and this is there's some good comments, but this is the realest shit I ever heard. This book is a ploy to raise money. UPS insurance is excellent and covers the majority of bills. Besides that, she has Medicaid to cover what they don't. This is a horrible book, in my opinion, and there's hardly any truth to it, besides trying to make money off a little girl that is perfectly healthy now. And this is in 2013. And this guy says, having experience with a child with cancer, I know the medical system. This book is pure exaggeration. Millions in bills is a lie. That's what was expected. That what was billed to the insurance. But there is a 90% difference between, this person cannot spell, between that and what you pay. Also, you do not have to pay a dime for medical records if you go to another doctor, among many other things, for this book. So in my honest opinion, this is just more of a money grab. This is in 2013. Oh. Like the stream, clickety-clack that like. We got 300 people in here. Clickety-clack that like button. Thank you so much for watching. So this is very, very interesting, right? I mean, people are saying it's a money grab here. Whatever. Look, here's the thing, guys. Crypto right now, this is a prime time for anyone to get in to make money. It won't be like that much longer. Well, I think Russ's wife made a mistake, right? She made a mistake because I don't think that she knew that people knew about the Lambo. Obviously, she didn't know about the Lambo, right? Until she didn't know about the Lambo. Let's be honest here. She didn't know about the Lambo. This is why I know she didn't know about the Lambo. She didn't know that. Make sure you guys like the stream. Clickety-clack that like button. She didn't know about the Lambo. Where are my shorts at? Right. He doesn't drive a Lambo when someone confronted. He drives a Toyota truck. I do support my husband respectfully. I'm not a dev. I'm not the dev team. I am the wife and the founder of and supporter of this project. Believe it or not, my voice has an opinion. Right? And then people started calling her out saying, hey, Russ showed us on October 31st, Halloween, that he had a Lambo and that he uses it in meetings. He says, this is what, he says like this, in case y'all wanted to know what a CEO drives or something like that, when he's shilling his product to meetings, he drives a Lambo, a black Lambo. He showed us, but I don't think she knew that. That's at 9:17 that same day. After they had a conversation about it, she's like, oh, fuck. Then she says, yes, here is Saitama Guru's Lambo. Since people want to be haters about it, we have invested in crypto for over 2 years. This was paid for in full with cash over 6 months ago. He doesn't drive it to meetings. Meetings are never local. That is all. After he showed us in October saying that he drives it to meetings to show Saitama. So I don't think she knew that people knew about the Lambo because they're keeping it a secret for some reason. Or why would she say that at all? Why would she say he doesn't own a Lambo when this is his girlfriend or his wife or whatever? She knows him more than any. You don't think she knew he had a Lambo? That's dumb. She just didn't think that he shared that with Twitter yet. Or maybe he told her not to. And then it's like, what? And this is 12 hours later.
What?
So to me, that's super suspicious, right? It's like, what? Like, doesn't that like not like Russell West? What? Like, doesn't it like not make sense? So I think she just deleted her Twitter so she would stop. And plus, she was getting attacked from everywhere. Look at Twitter is toxic. Look at, she has way more followers than me. People are coming at her ass. Like people like literally shit on me all day, which is fine, but it gets annoying. So I can't imagine her. Yeah, I'm sure she's getting annoyed. And look at now we have a track record of evidence.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If anything comes out about this, or if there's any kind of suspicious scam or anything like that, there's proof saying that we bought the Lambo paid for cash, 2 years of investing. So Saitama Informer is Russ' wife Twitter account. You think so? The one who tried to dox me? Russ like dealing with scammy people like Willie D and Brad Beatty. The entire crypto market is down. Russ said he only knew a little bit about Beatty's past. The Lambo shit was extremely nutty. Exactly, right? Let me go down to the bottom. I gotta go down to the bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't get a Lambo. It's too expensive for me. But I'm saying is like, isn't that suspicious to you guys that she would blatantly say he doesn't have a Lambo, even not knowing that he shared that information with us already? So Beltron's wallet, he won't show us. He won't show us. He's not dumb, guys. Oh. Twitter is pretty toxic. I think it's easy to run into toxicity on all social platforms. Look at the people you've had in here. I know exactly. Hey, guys, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. Like the stream, and look at Lily fucking fail. I show my wallets. Yeah, I mean, I always show my wallets. I mean, I don't show everything I have because that'd be weird. But yeah, I think we all share our wallets here. Twitter is full of pit bulls. I learned that yesterday. Yeah, they are. I'm telling you, they literally come at you. But it's okay. Dude, this is why I'm I be trolling sometimes. Bye bye. Dust. Dust it up. Let me see. I posted this yesterday. Dude, another Wolfpack member called me the N-word yesterday. It's another white dude. Isn't that crazy? It's like these guys, like I've been called the N-word by the Wolfpack, like literally plus 5 times. I know they did. Yeah, apparently I'm getting paid $1,000 to FUD, which is that is crazy. I don't even accept $1,000 for a freaking promotional video. What the hell makes you think I'm gonna freaking accept $1,000 to FUD? What did I say yesterday? I said, bring it on, side of dweebs. Look at this. Woke up, chose violence. Let's see. Rodney didn't spell my name right. How can you not fucking spell my name right? It's literally right here. Rodney, now Cliff is begging for you to do a deep dive on the 40 million missing. Stop it, you fighter. I kid. Lord, it's like children in the playground. You guys even took the bait. Oh, okay. He's talking about them. Oh, shit. What did I do this time? Keep on hoeing being you hoe. This guy does not like me. Oh, he follows me now. A lot of people in the Wolfpack actually follow me, which is pretty interesting. They give me hell all day, but they actually they actually give me hell all day, but And then of course you have Crypto Cowboy, always talking shit. If it wasn't for Saitama, you would be irrelevant. If it wasn't for Saitama, there'd be something else to talk about. That'd be fun, right? It would just be. So yeah, all I have is $300 in now. We'll see. Hey, if Saitama's supposed to do what it's supposed to do, $300 is going to be worth millions of dollars soon, right? I try to listen to Rodney, but always talks crap. We gain nothing from listening to this guy. Taking a piss is the most useful thing this guy does. Later. All right. Paid Futter screams cult to me. Puppy pack. Exactly. Hashtag puppy pack. Ronnie, do you think Russ watch your live stream? Russ watches my videos occasionally. I guarantee he does. I'm telling you he does. Their team does. I'm telling you they do. Who is Crypto Cowboy? That's you, Bungs Guns. I know it's you. Rodney would always be irrelevant. He's always over there circle jerking with the let's see, where was he talking shit? You know how I know Crypto Cowboys? Is you? Because you pinned this little thing to your Twitter. Wow, I get banned in the chat during Rodney like coverage from this Thomas sprinting, and it's pinned still. Positivity and sea of FUD. This is why they call you FUDney, the most toxic community of all crypto foods by far. Censorship is a disease. Shaking my head. And then he tags Jonathan PR Torres in it. And then, of course, you have these little butt huggers again. Yeah, that boat has sailed. The Karens of crypto are no longer relevant. We move forward peacefully now. Of course, Gingy's all up on that ass. Oh, now you blocked me. Oh, you blocked me now. Oh, you blocked me now, huh? Yeah, it is you because your picture's there. Because the picture was there. Now you blocked me, huh? All right, where was I? Sorry, where was I? No, I do not have diabetes. All right, here we go. This is definitely Bunks. He likes UFC. You know, I think he posted a little picture of himself too. Where's that little picture of yourself, Bungs? Where'd you post that picture at? This is definitely Bungs. Because I remember you doing this and having a picture of yourself. This is the guy who called me the N-word, by the way. This guy right here. He deleted it. He deleted the tweet. Look at this. I don't want to hear nothing about SataMask. All the FUD means we're on the right track. Stay hungry. Binance had an issue with their app. And the Saitama community is going crazy. So, absolutely nutty. Look at Bungs. Look at Bungs over here. Did you delete all your photos, Bungs? All right, this is definitely Bungs. Yeah, look at there it is again. There it is again. Hilarious. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm ready to get out of here. I gotta make some videos and whatnot. Hang out with the doggy for a second. Oh, I gotta make some videos. Make some bags. Yo, let me chill in peace. Guys, you can't talk shit and then hang out all day. Come on, what's wrong with you, bro? Who does that? You could say I'm a flip flopper, but you're the ultimate flip flopper. You literally have a pinned comment of me kicking you out of the stream one day, and you're here hanging out almost every day. So. All right, guys. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to make a video real quick. So, I think when people donate, you should make a bell sound. I could, but this channel sucks. Who watches this shit? What's up, Chris? Chris is here all the time. Talk yo shit, these bums, always. You guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. We had so many people in here today. You guys have a fantastic day. Do something crazy. Like the stream on the way out, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Content's going to be really slow today, guys. I'm hanging out with the in-laws all day, pretty much. Bye bye now. Bye bye.